Hello, what is up, all of you regs and all of you shinies? It is Jackson from the 1313 podcast here. We hope that you are having a very awesome Friday. Right now in Hawaii time, it is 8 a.m., so kind of fun for me just because it's so early in the day. Jacob is actually running a little bit late. He was out getting some brunch, but have been tuning into the Hasbro stream so far, and they are still talking about D&D is what it looks like at the moment. And a couple people in the chat have said that Star Wars has been now pushed to about 8:15, 8:20-ish. So in the meantime, we will be holding it down here and just kind of talking around. So if you are in the stream right now, please leave a comment. We can just chat about anything Star Wars or really anything else until Jacob gets on. I'm stalling for Jacob. But we have Soul Starfish 629 asks, "Hey man, how have you been?" Been pretty good. So as a lot of you may know, I did make the move out here to Hawaii in May, and it's been a little bit of an adjustment, really just with my work schedule and trying to accommodate a lot of the things for the podcast as well. Really just because the time difference is the biggest thing. So a lot of the times when Jacob and I record, it is usually the afternoon for him, and I'm like literally just waking up. That's why it can sometimes sound like my voice is like really scratchy and just not all there. So we're trying to work out a comfortable medium just because it is a bit unfortunate just because of that time difference. And I work from 11 to 7 most days. Dang, if this will... Okay, hopefully the stream does not give me too many issues. I'm the only one on the Wi-Fi here, so hoping that it works. But because of the times that I work, by the time I get off, it's already like 1 to 2 a.m. on the East Coast. So there's like no point making Jacob stay up that late to record. And I don't want to record at work because I don't really have the time, and that's weird. And there's nowhere I can go because it's in public. So yeah, we're making the best that we can right now. But probably the coolest thing so far that has happened is I did a vlog because I was at Hawaii Comic Con, and it was a ton of fun. There was a lot of really cool people there, some awesome vendors, but there's going to be another con in November called Amazing Comic Con, which I'm 100% going because I applied for a press pass there. So we will have to see if I get that. But if I don't get it, I'm going to go with the 501st Legion regardless, just because I really enjoy trying to just like troop around. There was a lot of kids at Honolulu Comic Con that were like really like super happy to see Star Wars characters, and that really makes it for me. But Jacob wanted everybody in the chat to know, hola, I'll be there shortly. So he also did just text me that too, but yes, he will be there in just a minute. We have the Phantom Menace Dennis, a longtime supporter of our show. Thank you so much, Dennis, for always returning. So looking forward to seeing what is revealed today. Love the recent vlog. Thanks for checking out the vlog, Dennis. I really appreciate it. It was a ton of fun. I think my most favorite part of that, though, was so we finally invested in like shirt-based mics, just because Jacob and I had been talking about that for a while, and then we were going to get it before ICC-Con, but unfortunately we are no longer attending. So we're like, what's the point? And I was like, oh, I could totally do it for these vlogs out here. That would be a ton of fun. And I think the mic'd up section that we did was really funny. My Garrison leadership here loved it so much that they would really like us to help start shooting a lot more social media promos for our group, which would be really cool if that turns out more. But Jacob wanted me to specify that the mics are called LAVs. Thank you, Jacob. But thank you so much, Dennis, for joining the chat today. Oh, we have SWC Doodles. The mic content was fun. Yes, it was a blast. It was very unfortunate, though, that it was just me and Noah who were mic'd up. Shout out to Pacific Commander Oppo, who we did have on Have a Chat, and who is a really good friend of mine now. But it was me, him, my buddy Ian, who's the other 501st clone, and then Devin, who's the scout trooper. It would have been nice to have more mics to hear everybody, just because it is in the helmet. You can only hear that one person, and I did turn off noise cancellation just because I didn't want it to be too loud. But also shout out to Kiana, who was Devin's girlfriend, who did all of the recording. She was a trooper. She was a boss. She did not have to do any of that for us, and she did. She followed us for an hour, and I think I have an hour's worth of footage on my phone, and turned out to be a lot of fun. So that was great. As you might be able to tell, oh wow, if the connection doesn't drop. If you are able to tell right now, I am wearing my Clone Trooper Aloha shirt because I am manifesting that we will see Clone Troopers on today's stream. I would be super stoked, super excited if that was the case. But I don't know, just because there are like a lot of really good pipelines for things. So I would like to see what happens. I did also want to give a very large shout out to Aldelphi Squadron NRSF. Sorry, James, this is the first time pronouncing that. Any Carson Teva announced. The stream has not started yet. So for those of you who just joined the stream right now, Hasbro is still on their Dungeons and Dragons segment. Okay, they just showed the schedule, so they're wrapping up. Oh, pardon, it was Magic the Gathering. This is what happens when you don't understand what you're talking about. But they are wrapping up their Magic the Gathering section, and then they are moving on to Star Wars. I am just clicking back and forth on the stream here. Everybody in the chat's like, oh my gosh, they delayed the stream, as if this never happens. Like, I can't think of a single Hasbro stream where Star Wars has been on the dime, like ready to go as soon as the time hit. So I don't know, we're gonna have to see. I guess actually to test it out really quick, I will share my screen to the Hasbro live stream, and if you are in the comments right now, let me know if you can hear it okay. I'm working on it. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen because I cannot hear on this end. If you are in the chat, can you hear it? Oops, my bad. I accidentally removed it.
Drops that's going to be a part of that sale.
Yeah,
Ghostbusters Slimer, and it's all there in the name. You can probably figure out what it's all about, but we're going to show you every single card here today. So
yeah, because I can't hear anything on my end, and that might be because I'm using my Rode mic.
Without further ado, let's kick it off. Let's see what that.
Okay, Jacob says we can hear it. That's good. I can't hear it. That actually sucks. So, as long as you all can hear it, that's what matters. I'm going to remember. All right, thank you, Jacob, for getting back to me on that feedback. And yes, did point out that there was a Ghostbuster Slimer. I have no idea what they're talking about now. I just keep going back and forth. And thank you, Dennis, for the confirmation on that as well. Oh, it's the Ghostbuster Slimer is a card for Magic the Gathering. Okay, that is. I don't understand Magic. I don't play Magic, so that is beyond me. If that is even like, I don't know. I'm definitely not going to try to feature the comments for this stream just because they are out. Like, they're just absolutely insane. People were just typing, can we skip the mid-wars section? So, yikes. But I mean, besides that, there's like a lot of like political commentary and other stuff that people are arguing about, and we are not going to touch that at all. So, Killer Boy, want to ask, however, come on, is there any specific character you hope that gets announced today? If I had to pick a single character, I would be really happy if we got a Commander Picard reveal, just because it has been a pipeline figure. There are leaked pictures of it already, and I just think it would be cool. You know, we're suckers for clones. It's on my banner thing right there. More clones, and I'm wearing my clone T-shirt, just because I like a lot of them. Because I'm trying to think about the whole last wave of pre-orders that we had was, Yeah, I mean, it was just like random because I know it was like the IG, it was the Ahsoka, it was Andor. Pretty sure Thrawn is in that wave too. I don't have it in front of me. I'm just going off the dome. But before that, it was just Acolyte figures, and that was it. Because I feel like we haven't gotten a whole like mainline wave or like figures that you can buy, and they're going to be ready really soon. So I don't know. I mean, I would like to see clones be more Jedi, but yeah, I guess besides what we had pipelined, I don't maybe want to see too many more pipelined figures, just because there's already so many that they're doing. So I feel like just to keep extending it even more is going to get a little bit hectic for us as collectors. Dang, the connection. Now, on my screen right now, it is showing that I am at a solid 1 bar. So I'm just trying to check that on here. Jacob says, I need the stranger in the pipeline as soon as that will load and show. But, oh, come on. There we go. Need the stranger in the pipeline. Okay, clicked it, unclicked it. Let me try that one more time. There we go. But, yeah, I really am worried about the stranger not being a figure that they would do anymore. I would only hope that Disney and Hasbro saw popularity for the stranger's helmet when they did it for Black Series. And if they did his helmet, that has to mean it is an approved figure of some sort to create. So I don't know, like how they did with Rex, like how they did with clones and other stuff too. So it's gotta be it. I can only hope that's the case. So I know Yakface was posting yesterday that oh my gosh, what was it? That he was working on his own Black Series version of the Stranger because he didn't want to wait. So maybe we'll all be duped today, and that will be a pipeline or an official reveal at some point, which I feel like that would be the least upsetting reveal or pipeline because people will totally buy the Stranger. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that character because that was probably for a lot of people the character that made the show. And even if people hated the show, they loved the Stranger. So we will have to see. I keep clicking back, and it is still on Magic the Gathering. But that would make sense if what people said in the chat that Star Wars was pushed to 820. Sorry, that would be 220 for y'all's time. Yeah, everyone's saying 220 Star Wars, 230 Star Wars even. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people in this chat talking about politics, which is crazy to me. Just like, bro, we're here. Oh, there we go. Lost connection and I'm back. I know Jacob's watching bits and pieces of this right now, so I'll have to get input on the connection and how that is working out. But come on, StreamYard. There we go. There we go. I have all these fancy brands and things that I can use here. Let me. Come on, banner. Come on, banners. Jacob said connection is terrible. Welp, there is not a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Unless I dropped the stream and came back. Yeah, because that's the thing. I'm the only of it. Let's see if that even helps. Oops. Oh, no. Jacob said, but okay, where was the banner that I was going to find? Oh, okay. Okay. What do they have right now? Hasbro Pulse. Okay, they are doing trivia right now for Magic the Gathering. So that means that we will be on very, very shortly for Star Wars. Now, I'm gonna see if I can't pull it up on my phone here for some of the audio, just so I can like hear it. Just because I know when they do talk about things, they word stuff too, and you can like scan your phone and enter in to do it, which is kind of fun. My Wi-Fi might even just be doo-doo trash because I'm streaming a video with this. But we will see. We will see. I could not even tell you half of the trivia questions that they're trying to ask for this Magic the Gathering thing. It's actually insane. It said 26% of people answer that last question correctly. I like when they do the Star Wars trivia. That's the most fun. But I don't know. Yeah. They're on their third of the trivia questions, so I can hope it won't be a lot. I was gonna put up this banner thingy right now. Q&A. There we go. I'll just have that run for right now while we're waiting on the stream to start. Oh wow, these people winning the trivia are insane. Dennis says, feature, enjoy the recent Have a Chat. You guys have such a great group in the costume community. Everybody seems super cool. Yeah, our group here for the 501st is like insanely chill, very, very nice. Just because I do understand that the 501st Legion sometimes will get a bad rap for elitism and not wanting to include people in the group, which is unfortunate because I think everybody should be able to contribute to it if they would like to. But thankfully, because it's just the culture here, everyone is just so chill. There's no reason to be super mad. Compared to my job at Lenscrafters with Jacob, I have not been yelled at a single time by a customer. The only people that have been truly frustrated with me are okay, they are wrapping up Magic. Thank God. Thank God. Excuse me, James says Aloha. This is something that kind of catches me off guard. I guess for Fridays, they say it's an Aloha Friday. So people at work always do that as soon as I'm coming in. They're like, oh my gosh, happy Aloha Friday. And I'm like, oh, my bad, it's Friday. But that's also because they get paid weekly and I get paid bi-weekly, which sucks for me. But such is life. They are looking at pictures of G.I. Joe action figures and figure photography right now on the stream. We are so incredibly close to getting to Star Wars now. I know once they're done with this, they'll probably do like a transition, like countdown to Star Wars showing, and then we'll get to see. But I don't know. Oh, it's like an interactive section, actually. They're like talking about I guess they're talking about like the photography display that they're doing, and I don't know. No, I still do see Doodles point out that every Friday is an Aloha Friday. Yes, you're absolutely right for that here. Every Friday is an Aloha Friday. People really, I don't know, just because it's so chill here, people enjoy Fridays a lot more. So I'm here for it. I know my work probably won't be super busy just because school and work is back in session, but the people that do come in will be happy to be there. So that's always a nice treat at least. Oh my gosh, Jacob finally here. Jacob is finally here. He's finally here. Come on. Process for me, Jacob. Work. Let me take down my banner. Jacob, can you hear us? Your screen is black. Please, bro. I'm going to remove him and re-add him. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a black screen for Jacob. In the oh, there's some sound coming through. All right, I have sound from you, Jacob, but not video. Jeez. What's happening? Oh, they're about to start Star Wars. Oh, here, Jacob. I'm actually going to feature the stream because they're starting Star Wars.
A very special guest. Chris Hope. Take it away, guys.
Perfect timing, everybody. We'll try not to talk too much over them. Oop. I'm going to full screen that too.
Hello, Star Wars fans. Happy post-con. Right? We have some amazing reviews
hopefully
today. We did a quick round of intros. My name is I work in marketing.
I'm Chris on designs.
And I like that again.
Marketing. And it's Hope's first post.
Excited.
Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
All right. Before we get into the new reveals today, let's just quickly recap
They're
revealed back in July.
bringing out the
So we won't spend it. But super
Let's
excited
go.
that this year's exclusive is the Black Series Stap and Battle Droid. Great to get more items from Star Wars The Phantom Menace into the line, especially small vehicles like the Stap. So just bring it up.
We're here.
Now.
We're good.
Jacob, we're back. The show.
Can you hear me?
Off the step.
Is that you can really army build with this one. The Battle Droid is
Can you hear me?
redecoed
Hello?
with slightly different weathering and comes with this blaster and backpack and the articulating top action and articulated flight stance, so you can make it look like he's like
Jacob
banging
cannot.
left and right, like pivot. Yeah, just some really awesome fun features. And you can get yours today only at HasbroPulse.com, 4 p.m. Eastern time for Pulse Premium members and 5 p.m. Eastern time for all others. Okay.
Oh,
All right,
they're showing
let's
off
get
Prince
right into it. We're
Shizor.
going to go into Black Series reveal right now.
All right, our first reveal today is super
Dennis said,
exciting,
"I hear you,
especially for
Jacob."
those fans of the book and comics.
Okay, cool. Good.
Based on a key villain in the 1996 Shadows of the Empire Legends novel, it's Prince Shizor. Yeah.
Oh.
Just bring this one to life.
Box is
This looks
amazing.
good.
That's right.
You know,
In
I'm
his
just going to try and
Legends
plug in my
story, he
mic.
was the
Okay, I can hear you now, Jacob.
Yeah,
primary
cool.
villain and the leader of the criminal
Jacob, I
organization,
can hear
the
you.
Black
Can you hear
Sun.
me?
He also
Yeah.
just a really cool looking character here.
Yeah.
So brand
Yeah.
new figure. We pulled from all sorts
Also,
of different
Jackson, you
sources.
can see the
I'm
stream
gonna take
before the rest of us
Yeah.
can see it.
Cool as I
Because
can
we're lagging so much.
Since
hear you.
he's originally from a novel.
His
we
lag
also
is so
used
bad.
trading card games. We used video game reference, comics.
About this appearance that I love is that he has these soft goods arm tassels. that
Oh,
go down
okay.
His biceps.
I'm also
and
watching
hangs down.
it on
I
my
really
phone.
like the look of that.
That's kinda fun.
Really giving us a different look that we don't see too much of.
Yeah, that was a
Here,
fun
do you
thing.
want to try doing it?
Sure, let me try to throw it up.
Let me unadd. Here, Jacob, do you want to try featuring it?
Yeah, give me like 2 seconds. I'm trying to pull it up.
Okay.
And it's a
Okay.
What? Oh, shoot, bro.
Fine, not too long ago.
What just got revealed? It's Bakara.
All right.
That's
so Bakara
dope.
is obviously
Oh, now I
Kiana's
can hear it on your end. What the
clone
heck?
commander.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
great
'cause
to
I'm
be able to
better than
bring
you.
in more of those clone
And it's
factions
live,
and
so I'm just
supporting
not gonna
all
watch it on
the
my
clone
phone.
Jedi in the line.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bakara's never been done before,
What?
so he is the commander
Total
of the
double
Nova
you,
and
dude.
you can see he's
That looks so
updated
good.
with some great new tooling to get his appearance correct. And then he's going to come with those 2 blasters. We've got DC-15
2 blasters.
and DC-15S. And then
Nice.
as for packaging, he's only number 2 in the Revenge of the Sith lineup, right after Sidious. And we did say there was one more from this time period. We've got a droid this time.
The
This one's going to
droid.
be a really cool looking army builder, but this time from the Clone Wars. We've got a commando droid.
This was so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, this one's great. This is one of the last.
No
droids that we
way!
have this army in particular. This droid is also known as one of
That's
the
dope.
Oh my gosh.
droids, and
W!
earlier was seen in the Clone Wars.
This is a
And
dub.
this one's great because it's a completely new tool, so there are a lot of great updates to talk about here. These droids are extremely agile, of course, so we wanted to get as much into the articulation of that as
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
That dude is
The
not going to
abdomen
stand on his
section is
own.
Slightly articulated, so they can bend over even further, which is really true to character and content.
Yeah, and the team did so much testing and hands-on with these things in early development just to make sure all the posing and articulation.
Now
worked
that
well.
means though, if they do
So-
this
it's so
guy,
important
they could
on a
definitely
regular
do
figure, but on a
ND5
figure
from
like this
Outlaws.
where they're
Just put a trench
dancing
coat on 'em.
around all over the place. It's
Yep.
especially important.
Yeah,
to get that.
they're very agile in entertainment,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
So,
yeah.
and it's like the best part of our job
Yeah.
to be able to come in
But-
and just play with the
Yeah,
toys.
days when you actually play with
Exactly.
the toys you're making.
And
are
yeah, and
pretty
get to
cool.
really
Yes.
bend them.
But you
into
know
those,
what? I
like,
just stopped
articulated
sharing that
forms that you see in
YouTube tab that I
entertainment, so
had, and my
Yes.
connection
It
instantly
is. And of
improved.
course, accessories are important. So this one comes
That'll
with a
do it.
blaster and a vibro sword. And then taking a quick look at packaging, we've got a great looking side art for this
Oh,
character.
so cool.
This.
A
Who's
quick
next to
note
him?
Number
too,
19
that
in
when
the Clone Wars lineup. And so all 3 of these
can't
figures,
tell,
Prince
when
Shizor,
you were
Darth Vader
transitioning the stream
Bakara,
on,
and the Commander
they said
Droid
that they
are
were
all
having
going to be
2
available
Black
on
Series
Fan Channel
reveals.
and
So
Amazon.
this might
If you
actually
look
just
up
be the
for
2
Pulse,
figures.
They're going to be on shelf the spring of 2025. And of course, our Pulse Premium members can get their pre-orders in starting at 4 p.m. today. And everybody else will
Pre-order
be able to get
today.
theirs in starting at 5.
Ooh.
Thank you. Hope. Thank
None
you
of
for
those are going to
continuing
sell
on.
I
out
know,
immediately
a lot of
on
them
Pulse.
at once.
Deep
but
breath.
It's good
Okay.
to get it.
The
Moving on to
staff
our next
might,
set of
though.
reveals, while not exactly
commando
related,
might.
definitely related, we have 2 reveals for Star Wars Ahsoka. We have more Black Series reveals, but we're going to go into Vintage Collection this time.
Okay.
Our next
Ahsoka
2
reveals
reveals
for
we saw
TVC?
in the World Between Worlds, giving us back to the Clone Wars era, and we're just going to go
Oh!
reveal them both at the same time here, introducing
No
Anakin Skywalker. and
way they
Clone
got Anakin
Trooper
before
Luke.
we did.
Woo!
I'm gonna
Obviously,
need that.
everyone is going to look at Anakin first, so let's start there. When Ahsoka Tano entered the World Between Worlds, fans across
And the
world
clone?
gasped
Yes.
when she encountered the spirit of her master, Anakin.
He's doing the
Skywalker.
pose.
The
He's
figure
doing the
almost-
just
is
like the
almost
simulations
entirely
run.
new. He comes in his Clone Wars era armored robes with the soft goods skirt to enable great movement. Again,
Oh, the
to
It looks
really
really good,
show
too.
off all
So
the quick
good.
posing. And
Yeah,
he
it
deploys
does.
with his lit and unlit lightsaber forms. It's
I'm
fantastic
picking
to get
that up.
an update to this figure for this team.
Yeah, and he'll be
I'm gonna
great,
need that.
obviously facing off against all your Ahsoka
I'm gonna
figures
need
as
that.
well. As he gives those final couple lessons.
Yes, the
Yeah.
master, the master.
Broke my heart a little.
You like-
Also
Quick look
Nike.
at the packaging here. I love to see that actor on the card back. The original film out was smoky and hard to see, if you guys remember. So we did
Yeah.
some light
Hey, Rex
light
is in the
up to
background.
increase the visibility of the scene. VC number 347.
Yeah.
And moving on to the next figure, Clone Trooper
That is
Lieutenant
cool.
here. Another one that made an appearance in the World Between Worlds in Ahsoka. There were so many great clone troopers for the past that was shown in those scenes, and we're excited to bring this one to the Vintage Collection. This is the first appearance of the Clone Lieutenant with the blue
Nice.
striped details on our newer clone body. We love how the look came out. He comes with chipping on his stripes deco, as if he's experienced some wear and tear from his battles.
Yeah, it's fun
All
to get
his
that
battles.
nice subtle stuff along the
I
edges
mean,
of
we
stripes.
realistically have that
It's a nice
Anakin
way
in
to
the Black
really
Series
flex
for the
up.
Clone Wars,
But,
like
like,
special
an
edition that
update-
they did. But
Do an
like,
updated Hayden head on it, though. I'll buy
As
it.
for
It'd be the
packaging,
easiest repack in their
Yeah,
lifetime.
I
note
agree.
here, we did some light photoshopping to make sure that the card back came out
Yes.
clear because it was so smoky in that scene. I was like trying to like blow at the TV so I can see a little bit more.
Card back
There's a
looks
lot going
solid,
on in
though.
the background of
There
those
was a
shots.
lot.
Yeah, it does.
I just don't like when the card backs look like they're from
Watch it.
DeviantArt.
VC number 348 for this one.
These are good though.
Both Anakin and Clone Trooper Lieutenant are mainline figures
Yeah,
available where you
both
normally can get your
solid.
vintage collection, including Hasbro Pulse. All right, my turn. Available
Those are
spring
I
of
mean,
2025.
Anakin is selling out.
Same details here, available for pre-order for Pulse Premium members starting at 4 p.m. today. All others starting at
So
5
pre-order
At the
today
end
as
of
well.
Fans should know
Yeah,
exactly
it'll
what
be
it was, 'cause
drilled
I'm gonna
in.
say this a
Yeah,
few
that's
more
not the last
times.
time we're going to say that.
Our
Yeah.
next trivia question.
Our next trivia question:
Yes.
when is the pre-orders going live? Yeah.
All right, continuing with the vintage collection, we have some more reveals from recent Star Wars series. One reveal from The Acolyte and one from Andor. Both reveals focus on key female characters from those shows, and one we couldn't miss out on.
Oh yeah.
So let's bring them both out. So revealing here, Jedi Master Indara and Daedra Miro.
Ooh, Dedra.
A couple of great
Okay,
choices here.
maybe
So
it's
let's start
not
with
all
Indara.
lost.
So excited.
Dedra
No,
to
if we're
see
just
Jedi
so-
they
played
said
by
Dedra,
such an
I just missed
iconic
it.
actress here. So
Yeah,
No,
it
but
was
if we're
great to see
getting
her in
more
Yeah,
acolyte
yeah,
takes,
showing up
then
in Star Wars is amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
and all that action scenes.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, she
Is the
brought so
stream
much
frozen for you, dude?
athleticism
I'm
to
like
the
stuck
role.
looking at a
And
picture of
with the
Indara.
figure, you can bring that
I know,
to
me
life
too.
with all this articulation in her. So a great range of movement in the figure. She also
Maybe they just didn't
Oh.
move it off that
robe.
picture yet.
they did.
Okay,
And
nope, they
it's just
didn't.
great
Yeah.
fun to be able to pull up her hood as you saw on the show. She also comes with a
Hasbro made a
lightsaber and an
mistake
unlit version of that.
again.
The,
For
the live
packaging,
switcher needs to be fired.
Wow, and what a shot over there! You're seeing it sneaking in there behind her a little bit. Yeah,
I don't know if you missed it, but I
Yeah, I mean, what
definitely
strikes me about
called
this one is just that
Bakara
intense
being
action
revealed
pose, the
today.
artistic expression. It just
That's
really
sick.
feels true to
That is a good one.
to the
What we saw.
episode. Yeah.
Her face gets me in this
Yeah.
card
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
well, in the photo reel deck,
Oh, yeah.
really
Yes.
does such a great job. So she is BC 345. All right, so next up, moving on to Daedra, another key
Nice.
character who had so much personality in Andor.
We love this. It looks
Nice.
fantastic. That looks better than the Black
Long-time
Series.
requested and a great figure to bring to vintage collection. So a cool female officer figure that gives us
Yeah.
a great new body to build.
I would
on,
need to see the Black Series
and
one
so many
again
more possibilities to bring to
because I
life.
thought it was
The
pipelined.
Imperial officer, she is methodical. She's ambitious.
Yes.
She's just so powerful in the show.
A force to be reckoned
Of
with.
course, there you go.
Really.
Exactly. Yes.
Truly. And yeah, you can just really see that polished appearance coming through in the figure. It's just it looks so perfect.
Yeah, and another great example of the photo reel on her face and bringing that portrait to life.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
she comes with her blaster pistol, as any good Imperial officer should, ready to detect those rebel cells. As for packaging, another great image that's very representative of the character here on this card back as well. So love to match that blue pill up with her little blue insignia. So
I'm back.
cool bit of continuity on that figure and
We
card
love
back.
doing
fun.
that.
Love it.
Yeah.
Perfect
Finding those
before
little-
Andor
those
season
little
2.
nuggets to draw from,
Color
yeah.
match.
Agreed. Needed, especially because she's
Yeah.
got like a lot to do
So
with the
she
next
is
season, I
BC
believe.
346, and then both Daedra and Jedi Master
Yeah.
Indara are Spring 2025 items available for mainline, including Hasbro Pulse, pre-order starting today
Oh,
at 4
mainline,
p.m. for
okay,
Pulse
okay.
Premium members, and all others starting at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Great job, Chris.
Nice.
I got it.
Yeah, Chris.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Chris.
we are going to move on to a few more Black
Yeah.
Series reveals. This time we're
More
going to dive
Black
into
Series.
gaming a little bit.
I mean,
Ooh.
we definitely have some fans of gaming on the team.
Uh-huh.
Emily and Eric couldn't join us today, but they're
Gaming
really so I have to
greats.
say, getting these really cool gaming characters out there.
I'm a
and doing
gamer.
a great job with them.
Yes, and of course, this next one is no exception. We are going to be revealing Dagan Jarrah, which I'm so stoked about. So this
Yay.
figure or this character is from Star Wars.
Oh,
Jedi
wow.
the critically
They said his name wrong, but
from EA, Respawn Entertainment,
Jarrah,
and
but
Lucasfilm Games.
that looks really
So
good.
This one is a brand new.
Can we get a discount because he has one arm?
cool character. For those who played,
I
the
was
game,
about
you
to
know
say the
that
same
Dagan is a
thing.
mysterious figure who's seen in a hibernation tank in the very first trailer that was released for the game, and
He looks
That's
really
so
good.
cool, though.
And now, as for the figure, he's going to come with a PVC cape, true to the most common version that we saw in Jedi Survivor. He, of course, only has one arm, so that wasn't a mistake. That
Yeah.
was...
Eric did not
Yeah.
forget that.
Yep, exactly.
Where is it?
He also comes with a double-bladed red lightsaber, which can also be split.
I was
into
hoping
separate
for
sabers.
like a blue
And
transparent
we
like
can take a
force
quick look
arm
at
because he
the
does
action
have
figure.
that in the
We've got a
game,
cool
but that's
Star
still really
Wars
cool.
figure. And he is going to be number 27
Oh,
in the
that's
Gaming
so
Break lineup.
sick.
He just looks very different.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
a
what I
great,
love
it's a
about
great
him.
new format for a figure.
Yeah.
I mean, losing an arm is
tough.
always an emotional moment.
I love the
Yeah.
new Gaming Greats
for figures,
box.
but
Figures
It's really
I'm
hard for
guessing.
them.
Yes.
for gaming, I guess.
Yes.
All right,
That was
2 more
not what I
reveals
saw
for Black
coming.
Series, and we took a journey through so much great entertainment today. But let's end with some classic characters. The last 2 reveals for Black
Luke
Series figures are
Skywalker.
key characters, and when I say key, you really can't get more iconic than
Yeah.
these 2. It's
Han
Luke
Solo.
Skywalker and Princess Leia
Ooh.
from Star Wars: A New Hope.
Okay.
Ah!
All right, let's start with Luke here.
Okay, you
Another
know what? That
brand new
actually
jewel,
doesn't
our
look
first
bad.
quote-unquote farm
It looks a
boy
lot
Luke,
more like the
in
figure
a
arts. It's
very
not as
long
good
time.
as the
This
figure
time,
arts, but
instead of
that still looks
soft goods,
really
we
good.
opted for PVC shirt. Aesthetically, it just really helps maintain his appearance.
Yeah,
exactly.
the
And it's
soft goods
consistent
shirt
with
looked
how we
awful on
treat
the other
a lot
one
of the
too.
Black
Series.
Series.
Shorthand in my brain.
Yeah.
Just because it allows us to get some of that really great fabric texture. And,
Yep.
and
Is that a data pad that he has?
folds in there
It's
too,
like his
maybe, so
binoculars.
And comes with his lightsaber
Oh, no, it's the
and binoculars.
binoculars.
There's a small hook that allows you to attach either the lightsaber or the binocular.
Yeah,
And he also
that's
has
cool.
a pouch on the back of his belt that is removable, since in the movie he has been seen with and without that pouch. As for
Oh, that's
packaging,
dope.
he's in that A New Hope line look color, as you see here. Great shot of Tatooine in the background in the side art, and he's number 9.
Another
in this
version of
lineup.
orange.
Moving on to Leia now, another
Mhm.
heavily updated figure. Been a long time
Yeah, he
since
is,
we've had
like,
her
Let
out
me
in the
see it.
screen. And she also
Oh,
comes
that
with
looks dope.
updated PVC dress.
Yeah, exactly. It lets us really capture like the right flow and weight.
Okay, that looks so
Yeah,
much better
it's
than the other
different
one,
than our
though.
I'm
original
I like
probably gonna pick
the
that
hood
one up.
I tried to make
accessory.
sure her dress looked
I'm probably gonna
pristine.
pick that up
Yeah.
because I need a Leia for because I have A New Hope Luke and Han for the figure arts, but that Leia looks good
Yeah,
enough that I
it
think
really
it
helps
like
maintain
it would
that
stand with
look
the
that
other
we're
ones.
going for.
That looks
And
so
the dolls
good.
on the figure similar to just how we've seen it in the movie.
Yeah.
All right, for display purposes, we also included 2 versions of her hood. So you can display her with her hood up over her head or her hood down. For accessories, she comes with 2 blasters, and here's a look at her packaging. She's number 8
Show us.
in the A New Hope lineup.
Show me the side,
Yes,
bro.
just
I want
her
to see if
there.
there's a new
Take a
Han
great
coming.
look at the Tantive
Oh.
4 hallway in her background in their side art.
Yeah,
Show
and
me
I
the side.
love how these figures go together too, and we do that with all our Black Series stuff. But it's just cool to see these 2 characters, especially side by side like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's nice.
Dagan, Luke, and Leia are mainline items available where you normally can buy your Black Series figures on shelf spring of 2025. As for pre-order, okay, this is where we're going to go a little
Oh,
different,
okay.
guys,
So you gotta
pay
wait a
attention.
week for those.
This is trivia. As for pre-order, we're going to do something slightly different here. We have a lot of great reveals that we shared for Black Series so far. So for Black Series, Dagan, Luke, and Leia, we will not be pre-ordering today for PulseCon. We wanted to spread out the love a little bit, but don't worry, their pre-orders are coming up next week. So these 3 specifically, they will be available for pre-order next week, September 18th at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely
Okay.
check in then to get your pre-orders in.
Yes.
Just wanted to throw in a little different, right?
Yeah.
A little change.
Just a little twist there.
So
All
that
right, so
leaves
moving on to 2 more vintage
Bakara
reveals for today,
and
sticking with some classic
the
entertainment.
other reveals
We
for
just saw
today.
that Luke in Black Series, but we have to get that figure in vintage as well. So revealing Luke Skywalker from Star Wars: A New Hope for the vintage
Oh.
collection. That's right. So we're excited to bring this hero from Star Wars. to
That
the
one doesn't
vintage
look as
collection
good.
with an updated, fully new.
I don't know
figure.
if I like.
So one of the greatest
No,
parts
Black
of
Series
this
did it
is
better.
all of
Now
these
everyone's
reveals.
gonna cry in the comments.
He's got that separate
The
golden
rose.
color,
Scale.
as well as his lightsaber.
Lit and unlit, of
Lit
course.
and unlit. Yep.
Oh, but the
exactly.
card back looks
The
cool
figure
though.
also comes
Mhm.
with all the ability to like hold those poses, the double-handed
Yeah.
pose on that
Mhm.
lightsaber, which I think is so iconic
They,
to Luke
they
in
really
some
want
of
to
those
make
scenes.
sure that pose was achieved.
Yeah.
Yep.
So very fun for the team to work on a younger portrait of the actor here. I think we've talked about this before. He's a tough likeness to get and nail just right. And I think the team continues to improve on that every time.
Guess what,
Yes.
guys? This is such a great start to our return to
Return to
Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Yes, our
Yeah,
first
continuation of that.
Yes.
Means, Shizel and
All right,
Bakara
so
are going
as
to
for
be the two
packaging,
Black Series available
it's always fun to be
today.
able to refresh and
But-
our card back like you see here. And there's some fun variations even in this figure. I'll go off on a little
Oh,
bit
and the
of a
staff
tangent here.
battle
I mentioned,
droid.
as some of you are seeing, his boots here.
Huh?
Yeah, the
There are
Commando
some
droid's my
variations
favorite
on those
reveal from
boots
today. That and the
from
TVC.
Oh, and the
Anakin.
Commando
as
crap, you're
opposed
right.
to
Yeah.
the movie and stuff. So this is a fun nod to some of that on this Luke figure, getting in one of those variations. So nice and nostalgic. And VC 344 for this brand new figure. Okay, one more reveal, and it's a big one. So let's
One more for vintage.
for
Yeah.
vintage, yes. Let's stick with the Tatooine theme, shall we? But let's build out the streets
gonna
of
be
Tatooine.
Leia,
So
huh?
revealing
It's
the
gonna be
playset
Mozzarella Sleep.
for the
Oh,
streets of Mos Eisley.
why did I call that?
Oh.
Cool.
We
Yeah,
love
why did I
the
call that?
architecture of the buildings from the movie, complete with those diagonally
It's hard out
spaced
in
support
these
structures
streets.
of the buildings, as
That's
well as
actually really
concrete
cool.
texture across walls and domes,
Mhm.
iconic doorways, all of that stuff. It's
See,
really,
that's
really
actually
fun.
Yeah. You
You
planned
could
the doorway.
totally repurpose
Another
that. For,
great detail
Oh,
that I love that
did I
Emily
cut out
designed
before
is
that
the
came through?
super droid spotted in the
What
doorway
did you
outside
say?
of Jabba's palace, as well as on
Oh,
Tatooine.
Jabba's
You could use
Palace,
it for
yeah.
Mando.
We're
You
playing
could
with
use
that
it for
now.
Super
Menace.
droid.
You could do
It's
anything
fun,
with that.
it sticks out the back here, and
Yeah,
you're
that's
able
really
to be
cool.
controlled, move that around, interrogate your Jawa, all that stuff.
I mess with that hard.
Anyone who comes to the doorway, you're like,
Yeah, it's in their face.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
George.
Yeah.
So it's just that sort of fun that the team does a great job of building in here. So adding a ton of clutter to the streets is another fun part of this set. So we've got all those different crates. And
It's funny
details
that
associated
crate on
with
the far
crates. We
left,
have
that like
opening lids
octagon
on each of
looking
those
one,
crates so you can
and the
stuff
line to Rise of Resistance.
accessories
Well,
down
not,
there. You can throw a
yeah,
Jawa
Rise of
blaster
Resistance.
in one of those, but
On
it's
Bot
just
2, one of those
great
crates is in the
content.
line. I sit on them
So
all the time.
places to store things.
oh gosh, any place to
It's
store accessories for vintage is always
It's
much
always fun, yeah.
appreciated.
Much-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and those pieces can be rearranged anywhere in the playset, and the same with the playset. If you buy multiple sets, you can
Nice.
cut
I like
the
it. I
streets
like
in
it.
different orientations to really
If you buy
build
multiple
it
sets
out.
or you buy one 3D
You can
printer.
arrange the 3 large wall sections in parallel sides to kind of build a street or an alley scene. You can move the large arch and put it 90 degrees.
Or
So just different orientations.
Sean
for
says
the
we
world
can
building
reprint it in the proper
you'll
scale.
see also the alcove in the walls has an indent there. And a nice place to maybe
Yeah.
throw a label from your
Little
cantina if you bought it.
sticker,
Yeah,
yeah.
little line poster or something. So, in like we said, we really thought one of the best payoffs here is if you buy multiple.
Well, what comes
sets,
out
is
first,
to create
this or the
both sides of
Hasbro
streets
Cantina?
So you can see some of that in some of this amazing photography we'll share.
Yeah, we had such a great time with Matt from the Hasbro Photo Studio. He really just does such an amazing job bringing these scenes to life. And this diorama image we're showing is so inspirational since Matt used items from different parts of our collections to build out the scene. So it is important to note that not everything in
He
these
used
images
shit
are
that we
are
refuse to remake, but you really want.
But honestly, what is more iconic
Like
than
Dome
being able to
Droid.
pull our collections together to really build out a world? Like it's
Yeah.
just awesome that
Yeah,
Bring your
that's-
toys to work
to
day.
work day, yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Bags and bags of figures and
Yeah.
other stuff. Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
at the end, it's like that one's mine. Don't
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah, we need to like
I
It's
know.
my
special-
figure.
You want some nail polish or a marker on the bottom of all your figures just to make sure you get yours back.
Exactly.
So all that fun talk about the streets of the playset, let's also talk about the character that's included. All around Tatooine, you're so likely to see wandering Jawas. This Jawa
Nice.
figure utilizes soft goods robes and newly tooled bandoliers. He includes
Jacob's
3 different
tweaking for a
blasters,
Jawa.
and he loves to pose sitting outside the cantina, as you see here from this iconic cardback image.
I need him sitting over there.
The best card back image of all time. I love this photo.
Loitering Jawa is an
Yeah, it's a good
icon,
background.
Yeah, it's actually probably my
Huh.
favorite.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's funny. Originally came from an image of 3 Jawas outside the cantina, looking like they had one too many blue milks.
Rough night.
Yep,
Yeah.
long night at the cantina.
We love to spot his fur sticking out of his sleeves, just like Pelimoto references. This one is BC342. Just the Jawa.
Yes.
I
Just
love
the Jawa.
I love the playset. The Jawa's like everything.
Well, it's fun
Yes.
to have card back variations like
Yes,
that and do fun
exactly.
things for everybody. So,
Yep.
Certainly.
all right. As for the packaging of the playset itself, again, classic execution here with some great diorama shots. There are images on the side panels that show possible configurations with multiple sets, like we mentioned, which really looks right out of entertainment. Both the Streets of Mos Eisley playset and the vintage Luke Skywalker figure are part of that Return to Tatooine theme that we've talked so much about.
As you know, we've told fans that we're leaning into building that world, that story in the coming months, and we have something fun to share with you. We thought it'd be really exciting to recreate some classic Kenner diorama posters, and our goal is to slowly populate this diorama with new items, as you see here. At the end, we have this poster, great poster of the world of Tatooine, filled in with the amazing reveals we have in store for you. This poster that we're showing today is obviously a work in progress. It's unfinished since there are so many more reveals coming in the future. But this already looks great, but it's going to look even better at the end, right?
Yes,
So
Yeah, at the end of the Return to Tatooine program,
The-
not at
yep.
the end of this.
Yes.
Yes.
But we'll start with populating it with the Cantina HasLab and the 5 great figures that come with it.
Here,
and
Jacob,
that
I'm gonna have to dip out for a quick second. I have to grab my charger. Computer
This is
gonna
so
die.
fun, and I'm just really excited to see once everything is placed in that dial shot, what it's going to look
He's
like.
actually going
It's
to
been
go
a
poop.
fun-
He's going to go
fun thing to
caca.
plan
That's why,
and
yeah.
start putting together.
That's
And
why
for
he
some
dipped.
eagle-eyed fans, you might see a hint or
He's
two
just
in
too
there
embarrassed
what
to let
else
you all
might be
know.
coming. So
He's going to take the
We'll
largest dumb
find-
ski known to
we
man.
want to see what you guys think of what's coming. So.
But there will be a
All right,
land speeder.
both
I'm putting
the
money
digital
on it.
And the playset is a spring 2025 item. Luke is a mainline item, and the Streets of Mos Eisley playset is a fan channel and Amazon exclusive.
Okay.
Hasbro
Fan
Pulse.
channel.
Pre-order starting
Amazon.
today
That's
at
not
4
bad.
p.m. for Pulse Premium members.
At least we're
All
not going to
orders
see those
starting at
peg
5
warming at
p.m.
Walmart's.
That's right. All right, that was a lot of amazing reveals.
Yep.
That's cool, though. That's like where that stuff does belong,
Right.
though.
One more surprise in store for you all.
There we go.
And
I'm
this one's
back.
really special.
One more
just
surprise.
Both for
Ooh,
us
Killer Boy
and
has a good
hopefully for you
point.
guys.
I
You know
already
what?
showed that.
We're not going to
Land
reveal
speeder
this
would be
for
cool.
you.
Oh, my bad.
Let's invite a special someone to help out on this.
Who's gonna be?
Hello, Star Wars fans.
Hi,
My name is Emily
Armorer.
Swallow. If you don't recognize me, which you might not, because you don't often see
Oh,
my
yeah.
face. Well, you don't ever see my face on The Mandalorian. But I play the Armorer, and I have here with me Norma Jean, who is very, very excited because we have something special to show you. And she wanted to put on her Armorer costume. I'm not. So
Oh, that's
she's going to go
cute.
inside now and just observe, because I got a box in the mail that I am very excited about. And it features something that a lot of you have asked me about at conventions, because I've gotten to meet
It's
so
definitely
many
gonna be a
of you
helmet.
around the world. And
No, it's probably going to be
you are going
the
to be just as excited as I am.
armor
about
set,
this.
like the Foundry.
I got this nice big box from Hasbro.
Never mind, it might be a helmet.
When I open it,
Yeah, because they've already done a
look.
Foundry like TVC
I mean-
set. We know that's like a thing.
I
Oh,
can
there
see
it
it.
is. I can see the
just
packaging
box
for it.
is gorgeous.
We can
Look
all
at the
see it.
helmet.
Oh,
I have heard
That's
a number of people
cool.
say that they feel like my helmet is the coolest on the show. I agree. This is absolutely incredible. This is the Armorer Premium Electronic Helmet. It says it 5 times, so it really means it. This is unbelievable. Okay, all right, here we go.
open it.
There's no tape on the box. She already opened it.
Some pointy.
Pre-owned.
This is take 2. This is take 2.
Gosh, this is amazing.
This is take 2. It's pre-recorded. I just realized she's an armor action figure behind her on the shelf.
What?
Mm-hmm.
This
That does
is
look really good.
amazing.
Okay, but that
Absolutely
looks
beautiful, and it's so
That
lightweight.
looks
too, which is
legit.
nice, because any of you who wear helmets for your cosplay, you know those things can get heavy. Wow, it looks like you have been in the mines of Mandalore. You've been in the forge. You've been beating hammers and getting stuff done, because that's what she does. And then, oh wow, look at the inside. Look at all of that circuitry. It's incredible. You guys, Hasbro has outdone themselves. This is amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, and it has some nice padding at the top. It also has this removable, sizer thing, so you can make it fit any size head, or you can just wear it on its own as a lovely accessory. All right, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna see what happens. Oh wow. It's nice in here, you guys.
Wow.
Everything looks cooler.
Oh, wow.
How do I look? Do you like it? Sorry, the voice is not included. You have to do that on your own. I am absolutely blown away by this, and I cannot.
It says
wait
it's an electronic helmet. Maybe it does make
to see all
sounds.
of you wearing it as well. So put
Oh,
it
wait,
on
yeah, you're
and
right.
come
Because
hang
she
out
said
with
it
me
said it on
at
the box
convention.
5 times.
Have so much fun with this. I'm gonna see if this sizer will let it fit Norma's head. She's gonna love that.
I bet they're like, wait,
Yeah, I
Emily
think
Swallow,
you
press
can
the
work that
buttons
out.
on it with the
But
batteries,
thank you
please.
so much, Hasbro, for this beautiful, beautiful creation. And thank you to all of you for being such wonderful fans of the show. We're just so grateful to you. And it's so incredible to be a part of the Star Wars universe. This is the way.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
You've been standing here in that helmet for
Very comfortable.
What a
I'm a
nerd.
little biased, but I
Yeah.
love this. And
That looks really
I
good.
already
Yeah.
took the challenge. I already have it on. I'm going to a convention. So
Yeah, you look great.
Get ready,
Yes.
girl.
And wasn't
That's
that
legit.
amazing? I cannot believe we were able to get Emily herself to reveal this helmet
it's
for us.
very fun. Yeah.
She's honestly so nice, so fun, so funny. I'm such a huge fan.
Yeah.
It was
Exactly.
amazing to meet her at San Diego Comic-Con too, as well as some of you might have been able to. She was just amazing, just so nice. And just
Yeah,
great.
the Star Wars family all around is just that way, and
Yes.
it's great to be able to embrace that on so many levels.
No
All right,
stranger.
let's quickly talk about the helmet.
Bust.
Obviously, there's a lot going on here. It's a beautiful detail helmet. We've seen this from the very beginning of The Mandalorian, and also in the latest season. She played a pretty major role in that one. So we just had to finally get to this helmet, get this one out. The helmet has a fully painted exterior here to get that great metallic look. So full paint. We
Nice.
normally don't do that on a helmet, but with this one, it really made the difference to get the right look. So weathering on top of that, some cool welcome lights. She talked about those when she was revealing it. So when you flip this thing over, there are lights that come on and flicker inside.
Uh-oh.
Like there's like you're in the middle of the forest,
yeah.
stuff going on, lights are reflecting.
Do I
all that
need
sort
the
of stuff.
helmet?
Like
Yes,
this yellow
Dad.
light is
You
really
need to
pretty.
buy the
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah,
You
can even
need
turn
to buy
those
the helmet.
on for kind of a demo mode if you want.
That is really cool.
So some great soft padding at the top. We've done that before.
So
The adjustable headband. And then the interior of this one has some really great extra detail. I'll see if I can turn this toward camera and get a little bit of that lighting going on.
It's hard to see.
It's a
but
little in shadow
yeah.
there, but we've
Yeah.
got some great photos of that too. And this was a fun one. As a designer, and I know Lee that worked on this thing had a lot of fun. Just thinking about, you put yourself in and treat this like a real thing, and there's a lot of heat and chemicals and stuff going on in the forge. So thinking about how you might build a filtration system into one of these helmets and cooling, all that sort of stuff. So just some great inspired details on the inside of this thing. Very cool and just an amazing looking item. So the Armor Premium Electronic Helmet is a fan channel and Amazon exclusive, including Hasbro Pulse, available spring of 2025. So get it today. Pre-order starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time for Pulse Premium members. And you guessed it, 5 p.m. Eastern Time for everybody.
That would make sense why they pushed the other
That
action
was a great
figures.
way to end the show. That was all the reveals. What a jam-packed session of new news and some awesome surprise.
Hi,
So
Ply.
hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Let's end with a few minutes of Q&A. Jordan, will you do the honors of reading us a few questions from our fans?
I'm just going to put this back on for a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys. All right, so hey, how are you? So when you've been up there, the social media channel.
I have my phone ready if they're going to do this trivia.
Crazy. So I picked out two really quick. It's so hard to decide which.
How's the
one.
trivia work?
Here are two quick ones for the team. There are so many characters in the Star
They show a
Wars
QR code on it.
How do
You scan it
decide
and then you answer the
which
questions.
Fan favorite or obscure characters
Good one.
actually get made into toys.
We get this question a lot. So
Tough one.
yeah, I mean, because there's so much to your point. There's entertainment. So we get some info from Lucasfilm. We partner with them closely on which ones are best to do. And then of course, we hear a lot from the fans themselves. There's a robust community. So we read the comments. There's a lot of people that tell us at cons what they want. So it's a lot of gathering of all that info to get the ones that we think would be best to go out there. And of course, working really closely with Lucasfilm on the timing and when they should come out.
Robust and passionate. Love the Star Wars fans. Okay, here's the second one. What figure from the Star Wars universe has been the most exciting or rewarding to work on lately?
Great
These are all tough questions.
question.
Come on, guys.
I have a favorite.
Tell us, Rex.
Yeah.
Tell us, Rex.
I know, but I would say the Stranger helmet that we revealed just recently. Oh, that one is so cool, and it's very unique from the other helmets in the line. So I remember seeing it for the first time in person and being like, "Oh my god, this is real!" And it's just beautiful.
Yeah, and a little bit of behind the scenes on that one. We had that helmet at San Diego.
Yeah,
we were going to show that to people in person there.
Nobody knew.
But the real helmet was there, so we took the opportunity to grab the real helmet. The Lucasfilm folks and archivists brought that over to our booth after hours, and we stood there and photographed the real helmet next to ours to really nail down some of the details on that helmet.
That was cool.
We made a couple of tweaks.
Nice.
And this thing is amazing.
It looks sweet. Yeah.
Lucasfilm coming in clutch once again for the fans. Thanks, guys at Lucasfilm. Love you.
All right. Well, that's all for Star Wars. Stay tuned for Star Wars trivia coming up next.
Stay tuned.
Bye.
Trivia. Star Wars trivia. Let's go. Jacob, you have to scan it. All right. Oh, they choose a name for you. Gosh dang it.
My auto-generated name is Sunrise Cowboy
Spring
2.
Boss 10.
Trivia's round's beginning. In the Phantom Menace, what is the young name of pod racer Anakin races? What is the name of
Boone Eve Classic?
Yeah.
They're showing different questions on there. Oh no! Wait, now they show it on there after they show it to us here. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I have 85 points. I gotta be a little bit quicker.
We got 72. Mon Calamari.
There we go. Dang, I got 92 for that one. Jeez. These people are quick.
As well.
I gotta be quicker. Oh, okay.
Gungan, he's a Gungan.
I think they only do like 3 or 4 questions. I bet people did say that. %83 of people got that correct. Tyrannus. Bam, bro.
Tyrannosaur.
Got
89 points.
Jeez.
Got 89. I'm a slow reader.
I thought this reading you were talking about on the pod would improve it.
Hey, I've only read for 2 days. I'm halfway through already.
Nice. Good for you.
Orson Krennic.
Oh, I put that in. Yep, Orson Krennic got a 90 on that one, though.
Got 88.
Grand Admiral Thrawn was an answer.
I know, I almost clicked it. My boy.
I almost misclicked on this one, too, because I almost clicked Tarkin. I was like, no, it's Krennic.
Quick question.
Whew. What? It says I got it wrong.
And the winners are...
It was Tarkin, is it saying?
I got 3rd place?
Dang, dude. That definitely...
Oh, wait, no, that's Fishy Shyster 4. Fishy Shyster 4. I thought it was like, I got it. I was like, huh?
Skater 4. Horse Dreamers. How did I do on the leaderboard? If it'll show me.
It showed me for a second, and then...
I had 269 overall.
think mine said 250 something. I don't know.
Okay, it
It'll
keeps.
show me again.
If you keep logging in to do this, I think that's what it's showing here.
Do you win anything for it, or is it just a good feeling? I was 253rd overall.
You get the point. You get the point. Dang. I wasn't even top 100. See, but, okay. Orson Krennic was the original commander of the Death Star, though.
Yeah, that was the right answer. Yeah, that was the right answer.
No, but it was Tarkin was the right answer.
Oh, well then I guess Hasbro doesn't know their own trivia. Oh well.
Yeah, because okay, I know I'm not genuinely tweaking at this, but like, okay, so because there's that whole exchange with Tarkin takes command of the Death Star, and then Krennic has his whole like meltdown in front of all these other officers. So I know I'm not stupid.
Family later on this week.
Was he
I'd be remiss if we did not, as a community, say one certain thing to a very special man that we lost. James, thank you so much from everyone in a galaxy far, far away. You are a legend. You are an icon. Thank you. All right, some really great reveals in both the Black Series and Vintage collection. We've seen some amazing reveals.
This is just a transition into
you
the
are
next.
knowing and you think in the chat. What's your favorite product so far? Any questions for us? Let us know in the chat. Okay, now it is time to take a swing like that. I took a swing, take a swing into the multiverse.
Do we watch?
Our attention to all things Marvel.
Do we watch?
Some big product reveals, including some never before seen Marvel action figures from Hasbro, Marvel Legends product line, so much more. So without any further ado, the Marvel team.
Are you going to keep doing this for Marvel?
Do you want to?
Or do you want I got to eat lunch and get ready for work.
10-4. Oh well, but if you want to watch it, stream's still going on. You go watch it.
Okay.
But yeah, Commando Droid.
Absolutely. I feel like
Anakin
that was
TVC are the
pretty good stream.
Yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed it. I did not even realize I still had these on.
Commando Droid. Stat. You had it on the entire time, bro.
Didn't even realize it. Today's pickup, Alexa got these for me. So
nice.
W woman. It's their Viking ears from
looks like
the
Puma.
Norway Pavilion. Nope, they're Vikings. It's very Nordic.
Oh, okay.
And it has cod in the center, but yeah, because I'm grabbing a piece of a set of ears for every Disney park because I'm fun and whimsical and a Disney adult at this point. So
you'll never wear those again.
What? No, I wear my ears pretty much every time I go to a park, just because why not? It's fun.
You when you go back home.
I'll just make a display with them. Before I got here, I was at the Food and Wine Festival. I did record a little short that'll probably go up on TikTok's shorts and reels later of just like the stuff I ate while I was there because we went to the Muppet Brew Wing Lab. So it was like beer, wings, and Muppet themed stuff. And I got their peanut butter and jelly wings, their fried pickles, and then a pickle milkshake. And it was nice because the pickle milkshake actually came in this fun mason jar. It has like Brew, Wing Lab, Odyssey. So it was fun. Nice. There's a video coming out about it soon, but it's fun because you get this passport.
Sounds like
it has like the menu for everything. There's so much different food there right now. It's nuts. It's really bonkers, but you guys will see that soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. But I don't have anything to talk about that's new and fun. I will keep an eye out for these pre-orders. They actually go live right when I clock into work. So you better best bet I will be on that.
I won't. Maybe the Commando is the only one I'll pre-order. We'll see. We shall see.
I'm getting Commando and Bakara. Absolutely. Shall see. All right, but with that, everybody, thank you for staying with us for so long. For an hour and 11 minutes is what I have on here. Stream was a lot of fun. Hope you all had a good day. Hope you are going to pre-order some stuff. Let us know in the Discord and our other forms of social media if you are. But we'll see you. Have a good rest of your Fridays. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello there.